Hello, water signs. Welcome. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and this is typically exclusive content over at Harmonia Friends, my website. And there is a 1 month free trial. So if you want to gain access to this all signs read, not just the water sign read today, come on over to harmoniafriends.com and warm welcome. Come on over, and you can have the entire vault access and join us over there. But let's get started here, water signs. If you notice, there is a particular photo on my desk here, and her energy is with us all day because today is my mother's birthday. This is Inga. Inga is no longer with us. She passed away in 2012. But her energy is strongly here with us today, and she has been kind of entwined in all of the messages, giving some motherly advice. So welcome her here. And that's one of my favorite photos of her. So we're going to have some wise words from Inga too, not just her ancestors and her guides and our ascendant masters here. We're going to have some wise words from her too in the advice section here. But let's see what's going on for water signs, shall we? Here we go. Water signs, what's going on? Remember, just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, guys. And if you like these cards, look in the description box below. All right. Stars in the sky, water signs. Limitless possibilities. There's a balance that's needed. When I say 51, it comes to a 6. So there's a new opportunity to realign with the stars. Let's see what the book has to say. Water signs. When you look up into the velvety, dark blanket of the sky, covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibilities, water signs. This is of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. I feel like an open canvas here. And I feel a little bit confused as to where to focus on, where to do. And it's funny, as I was about to shuffle these cards, it's showing me the Fool here. All right. So this is someone here who's trying to remain optimistic about a new beginning, a new journey. And not sure what's the right direction or how to get there. Yeah. Look at this. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who's very secure, who's very independent, who follows their gut, their heart, peacefully. I just heard, but, what's the but? Closes their eyes. I almost feel like you're very creative, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here with the fire energy. Very inventive, could really be into your hobbies, could be an extrovert, but this is someone here who is usually pretty confident when it comes to their independence or what they can achieve. So picking a direction here should be no problem, but I got somebody here who's got their eyes closed. It's like, I feel like you're feeling into something here. You're feeling into the universe here. Like maybe you're praying, maybe you're asking the universe, like, please give me the direction, point me in the right direction here of where I need to explore. Where do I need to explore next? So I do see you knowing that this new start is here, but also, water signs, asking the universe for direction. It's like, just give me a point of reference. And we're going to see how that breaks down. Give me a second. All right, let's see what's in store for Cancer. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy reversed. Holy King, Virgo energy. Well, Cancer, we have the King of Swords and the Horned God, who are two, I mean, that's the Emperor, are two strong characters. Now, this could be one character or a portion of you, but I'm going to describe them when they're reversed. This King of Swords is someone who is always going to be authentic with their words, but maybe a little bit bitter and resentful and say things pretty harshly. And it's like the truth will hurt with this person, especially when it comes to what they're seeing in the paperwork or what they're seeing evidentially that disgusts them. This person's going to be very open with how they are with their words. Okay. It's just like matter of factly, actually may feel lack of empathy when it comes to what they're seeing. This person's very judgmental with what facts that they have. Now, the Emperor reversed. Now, both of these, just point out, both of these are very controlling energies. Both are very controlling energies. The Emperor is all four kings in one. All four kings in one. So understands the traits of this King of Swords with their words, but also has massive insecurities and can do things not only with their words, but with their time spent, with their money, with their creative actions here, being cocky to the point where they become very highly narcissistic. Now we got another character here, which is the Holy King, which is honestly, it's pulling in the Virgo energy here of the Hermit. When I see these cards and they're all got the reversals here, there is someone here who's very bitter and controlling when it comes to direction. And either you're dealing with a person like this and it kind of like you could be very blunt with your words, or you could feel very bitter and controlling or closed off because things haven't gone your way. So it's like negative talking to, like, I feel like I got a Cancer here who's bullying themselves, is not being very compassionate to themselves, or they deal with an individual like this that kind of makes them bitter and resentful, even that they're being honest and they have to detach from their emotions, right? But it's like, I can't work with you. I can't be with you. Like, it's just this really harsh, like, this is the facts kind of thing. What advice? Well, I'm going to say, what advice does Mom have for you? What advice does Inga have for you? What advice does Spirit have for you? Because I feel this need to get more into that feminine energy here of picking a point. But if you're going to have to prove a point to your person, and this is what it is, if you have to prove yourself over and over and over again, and you're still entertaining it, how are you listening to yourself? I can't be with you, so I'm going to isolate you. So there's this gaslighting energy of going back and forth on here. All right. It just is. Oh, I got the Queen of Swords now. She could be pretty bitter when her back is turned. And she can be very honest and decisive and cutting. But she's honest with integrity. And the integrity portion is what's missing, because integrity has the compassion and the passion of doing it for the love of it, or doing it because you love. And this has been so detached, and it's kind of like just forcing something. And Spirit's saying, cut this out. This forcing of this nature is not very receiving, or this individual is not very receiving. And there might be something where you're consistently allowing it back in. Yeah. No matter what direction you choose, you can be successful out of this, whether it's creating better boundaries, enough is enough, stating what it is, and not taking on this person's energy. Others of you, it's like, be very honest with yourself, but be very compassionate about the hardships of others or insecurities, but doesn't necessarily mean you have to entertain it. Doesn't mean you have to be like, I have to get through this battle. I just feel this energy of being more logical about your approach, which is going to be hard for, because I got a water sign here, but there's something that you're asked to be more logical about how you are either bullying yourself or how someone is bullying you. And it's not really fair to you or your emotions if you are consistently being pestered on. And I feel like you're intuitively being guided here to point a direction here. Doesn't matter where you end up. It's just pick something. Just say you're going. If you're going, then you're going, and trust the universe that you'll know the next step. But you got to just follow your gut. All right. Others of you, if this is you bullying yourself, it's like, trust your gut here that this isn't going so well. All right. Let's be logical here about the insecurities that are coming up. Be more compassionate, and your decisiveness has to do with your structure of how you handle things. And that's the portion here where I feel very bitter about how things have been handled for this Cancer sign. So that's what I have here for Cancer. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? King of Cups reversed. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be dealing with another fellow water sign, or this could be you. Oh, God, we got the King of Wands. This is definitely a relationship. It's realigning. It's going to take some work. I don't know if you work with this person. I don't know if you live with this person. I don't know if you're married to this person. I don't know if this is a strong friendship, but this is definitely for Scorpio, where somebody is pretty arrogant and overloading and selfish when it comes to consuming their needs, their desires, their wants. It's their way or the highway. And I feel like you've been stung over and over and over by not compromising or not showcasing something healthy in this relationship. Something here needs to be realigned. So I feel like you've been in denial. I will state this. It feels like the feminine energy has been more in denial, but regards of sex, it's energy I'm talking about. The person here who has been allowing it or being more passive is really in denial about their own desires and needs. And I feel you've been at the foot of somebody here to make them happy or make them feel cozy. And there needs to be some kind of change here for you, for that Temperance, that Sagittarius energy here to realign. And some of you, if you're missed, because there's a lot of fairy energy, so I don't know if you're really into fae, but I almost feel like things go missing for the Scorpio. It's like, where did I put that? What's going on? So I feel like you got some fairy energy around you. All right. But I do feel like someone is very pushy about their needs, desires. Could be a heavy drinker too. Could be a Scorpio here who's somebody here is a heavy drinker. But it's like the creations of what you do is, I feel you feed this individual their creations, their desires, and it's not really about you. So this is for a Scorpio here who really doesn't put their needs and desires first, or doesn't state it, because how can they? They're consistently fulfilling or backburning something here, where someone here is very arrogant and may use their emotions to spin things out. And you may be very hypersensitive and emotional just to get one, I heard pinch, one pinch of what you desire or need. But maybe you've been quiet about it. You could be, but let's see. Let's see what advice here. I would not be surprised if we get any swords, because that's what I feel like is going to come out. All right, but let's see what advice Spirit has for you, or my mom, Inga. What advice does Spirit have for the Scorpio? I told you I would not be surprised if swords come out. I know you're afraid of heartbreak. I know you've been sitting here and evaluating it, Spirit's saying. But it's temporary. The Three of Swords, this heartbreak is temporary. Stop shielding not just your heart, because you are closing your heart space on here, but I also feel like you're being very protective of someone else's heart, where they have to do that for themselves. Yes, it may break your heart, but this is about collaboration, working well together. Hey, there's something here about making it more formalized. I mean, it's a teamwork effort for this relationship to be aligned. And there's something here where you're protecting the heart of another, because it could be using emotions here. They could just be, used to you doing something a specific way, but it doesn't mean it's the right way, because there's a need here to be authentic. There's a need, and some of you are just so afraid because words hurt, right? But it's short term. Some of you, it's short term, meaning you need to move on. This isn't working. This isn't what I desired. I'm not having enough time for me. I'm not doing this. Others of you, it's short term of just of saying like, listen, we need to change some things. And I know I didn't have a list before, but I do now. Let's realign this. And this is all about realignment for you, Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces. Lady in the Lord. It's the Lovers. The Six of Swords. And the Seven of Swords here, reversed. Well, it's no secret. You're not going to go back to this path. You're not. I think there's a respect thing, but it's no secret here that someone here has deceived you. But it doesn't mean you can't get along with this person. It just means that how you used to go back, because I feel like you're either burning, like there's something about not burning the bridge. And this is not a bridge, but they used, that to go back and forth to cross the sides here with that rope. And I feel you're not hiding that you're done. So either this is for Pisces here who's got a last visit, or there's something here about closure. There's no secrets here anymore. There's no more lies. This partnership here that once was, we are clearing up. We are trying to find a new direction here. Okay. There's too much lies. There's too much deceit. I'm not pretending I'm happy with you. There's a skunk here. I just feel this energy of a breakup, of cutting ties. Could be even work here. It's like this feels stifling. This may have worked at one point. We may have been loyal to each other. I may have been loyal with this job. I may have had to commute back far. I mean, some of you, it's about commuting. The commute could have been like bad, but no hard feelings. I'm not going to lie to you. This doesn't suit me anymore. So that's what I hear a Pisces saying, or someone saying to you. What advice does Spirit or my mom have for this Pisces? I just feel like you've intuitively known this is coming, that there's a new opportunity. It's been kind of slow as molasses for this to be wrapped up. So there is a new opportunity. And look at this. We're talking about the limitless stars. And I do feel like What Spirit's reminding you to, as you go in the direction here, go or follow the path that lights you up the most. All right. It is brand spanking new. It's not something you've done before. Could even be a new field, a person who's not your type. I just think you're doing something entirely new that makes you feel like a kid again. All right. Be honest to what you want and what you don't like, and remain honest and truthful as you go through this journey. And it's okay to taste things out. And specifically, I was seeing Goldilocks. It's kind of like you got to taste things before you can see the direction. But peace is coming your way. And eagle is showing here. So the eagle totem may be very significant for this Pisces. But I do feel like it's like, look out for the signs, look out for the eagles. We have a higher perception, so the universe is coming in here. My mom's saying that's a universe, the universal law here. They're sending you the eagle, they're sending you a bird here. But I mean, look for the eagle. Doesn't necessarily mean in the sky. Just look for the eagle where you may see visually, because I feel like that's going to lead you with, that's the spot, or I now know what direction to go, as long as I remain true. It's okay. It's not always going to be the permanent spot or the permanent person here. It's putting yourself back out there in a very authentic way. After you close the door and kick your ass on somebody, it's like you're done with that. So you're definitely closing a door and opening a new one, and Spirit's saying we're right there to guide you. So just keep going. Just what feels good, what entices you, keep going in that direction. All right, guys, if you like this readings, I would love to see you guys over at Harmonia Friends. Like I said, there's a 30-day free trial. So you can get this free reading and just look at your other all signs in there for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and there may be more messages for you. You guys take care and have a good one.